Hey everyone, it's time for the year-end wrap-up on Scan FYI, so stay tuned. Morning everyone, and welcome to a very special edition of Scan FYI. My guest today is the one and only Mike Ciavolino, the Executive Director of Scan. Hey Mike.
Good morning, Andrea. How are you?
So I'm
It's an
very
honor
good.
to be on Scan FYI.
Well, it's nice to have you join me. Yeah, can I just say Scan FYI, we're coming into our fourth year, which is a
Wow,
little bit like, oh my God, how'd
I
that
can't believe
happen?
that. How many episodes have you done now? I'm allowed to drink my coffee on this show, right?
Oh, please do. Just don't spill on your keyboard.
Thank you. Or
Well,
my jacket.
you know what? A lot. I mean, let me just say that in 2023, we did 43 episodes. So we've done a lot, but it's been great.
You've had some
We're enjoying it.
you've had some fantastic guests on this year.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I like to think all my guests are fantastic.
All
But we
43.
but we've been really honored that we really had some very spectacular people join us on FYI, and I feel it'll be the same for 2024. So stay tuned for all of that. But meanwhile, Mike, let's take a look back. This is our Happy New Year wrap up. You're watching this. We're in intercession right now, getting ready for the new year, just like everybody else, and we thought we'd do a little retrospective of what happened in 2023.
It seems like it was just a moment ago, Andrea, that we opened up the doors to kick off winter semester of 2023 just 12 short months ago or 11 short months ago back in January. And here we are at the end of the year already. It's really remarkable. And it is remarkable uh, the amount of programs and workshops and classes and events and opportunities that we offered for our members this year that they fully took advantage of all year
Yes,
long.
yes. But first of all, kudos to Mary Beth, our program director, because I mean, every year I say,
Always.
Mary Beth, you've outdone yourself. So you did it again.
Yes.
It's been a great year. It's been an outstanding year, and we've increased our members. We've had a lot of fun. For a little organization, we put out a lot of stuff, right?
Well, you're 100% right. I mean, you have just a handful of folks. And again, like you just said, kudos to Mary Beth. 6 different fitness classes, Andrea. Language classes from Spanish, conversational, a beginner through conversational, pardon me, French. And we even offered Mandarin Chinese this year, Italian, beginner through conversational. How about TV production,
Yeah.
line dancing, our art classes that we had this year, and then our grant-sponsored art class that we had really just the calendar was just chock full of opportunities for our members.
Fine lunch and learns in between Monmouth Mall and St. Andrew United Methodist Church. And kudos to them because they're like our southern campus.
Yes.
And every one of our lunch and learns I'm really proud to say, is a sellout. Everyone is to the max.
Well, again, that's a kudos to you and Mary Beth to put together a fantastic agenda. You make sure everyone feels welcome and is engaged. You make the sponsors feel welcome and make sure that they get as much value out of them participating in the event as possible. So I think that that's why they run smoothly. And speaking of you, Andrea, we should have printed concert T-shirts for you this year for all the different presentations that you did around Monmouth and Ocean County. Why don't you tell the audience a little bit about that?
I didn't see that one coming. So it turns out, when I looked at my calendar and I started picking off this date, I did 22 community presentations and health fairs throughout Monmouth and Ocean
Wow.
County. Yeah, next year we will do T-shirts.
Do T-shirts.
But it was great. I have to say that I really enjoyed, being in front of people. And I feel every time I do a presentation, I learn something from my audience. It's really, you get only so much out of things when you stay in the office, right? You got to get out there and interact with everyone and find out, it's not, I don't like me telling you what you want. I like when you tell me what you want. So I'm having a good time.
That's really well said, because I think the other thing Scan does a great job of is listening to what our members
Yes,
want to have,
yes,
and then responding to that with things like getting your ducks in a row panel, which
yep,
featured, you couldn't find those three experts together if, under any circumstances, really. And here we had them all together. Adam Rubin, all three board members of SCAN, Mark Vigiani and Michael Grandy, to answer these really important questions for people on everything from elder law questions through funeral planning, real estate. And that was just one example of some of the things we offered this year.
I think that was one of our most extraordinary presentations. And what I loved about it was that it was all, from within our SCAN family. And I
Yes.
hope, I hope we'll do more of that for 2024. And the fact that we only had, let's say, 60 seats available, and within like a week it was filled, really tells me that our SCAN audience out there, you needed this, you wanted this information. It was great.
And on the heels of that, 5 evidence-based community workshops that we did to help the seniors of Monmouth and Ocean County. Also our managing grief during the holidays presentations that you did at Ocean County Library, and then also that we offered here
Right,
at
we
the
are,
hall.
yeah.
And that's something we want to continue to do next year.
There's so much going on at SCAN. I think people would be surprised. And one of the things that I love about SCAN is that if you are not sure if a class, maybe it's chair yoga, you've never done it, and you don't even know, is it going to be right for me? Am I going to enjoy it? What I love is that we will allow you to come in and take a class on us. Give it a
Right.
shot.
Put your
Maybe
toe in
you
the
won't
water.
Maybe you won't like it, and that's okay. But if you like it, then you can register. And if you come in halfway through the semester, we'll even prorate it for you. So we are very inclusive, and we know that sometimes you have to stick your toe in the water to see if it's right for you. And we encourage you to do that.
And if you're a senior out there watching Scan FYI, watching this episode of it, or you're the adult child of a parent or a loved one, consider giving them the gift of SCAN for next year. We are going to have the same robust lineup of classes.
Yes.
You'll meet lots of great people, just like yourselves, from all walks of life, and you'll learn a lot here as well.
I think it's fair to say at SCAN, we offer something for everyone.
Mhm.
And Mike, one of my favorite new classes coming for 2024, we are very fortunate to have David Meehan as one of our instructors, a professional actor, producer, director, all of the above. And he's going to be doing a class on comedy writing.
That's going to be great. I'd
So
love to take that myself. There's so many SCAN classes I want to take myself.
I know I've been saying that since I started at SCAN, but some of us have to actually work, sadly. But
Hmm.
yes, SCAN has something for everyone. So maybe we have an aspiring Larry David, Jerry Seinfeld duo out there. Come take our comedy writing class.
Come check it out. And as Andrea said, we have something for everyone, really. So come check out our class lineup at scannj.org. You can find it all, the information right there. You can register for membership safely and securely right on our website. And then the other thing I want to mention, Andrea, to folks who may not know about it, is our benefit enrollment center to help
Yes.
the neediest in Monmouth and Ocean County, particularly Monmouth County, going into 2024, by connecting them with benefits they didn't even know they were entitled to, like Medicare, like food stamps or utility assistance. So you can find all that information on our website as well. If you know a senior who might be in need or could benefit from a free consultation with one of our specialists.
So our phone number and our website is right on the screen. And I love that in the last few years, you can, as Mike said, you can just go online at 2 a.m. in your pajamas, which apparently some people do, and
Yes.
you register for a class, become a member.
We
I
don't even
love,
know if they're wearing pajamas.
well, we don't have to know. TMI.
Okay. Good point.
But it's great that the opportunity is there to just, you don't have to come into the office. You can save a stamp. And more people are registering online, so we're happy about that. We
And then
really are.
we've got our big events teed up for next year as well. Our Brain Health
Big
Fair will
events.
be back,
Yes.
as well as the 6th Annual Senior Expo and Fashion Show. We'll do it right in the heart of Town Square here at Monmouth Mall, which is not closing, folks. It is
No.
just a facelift. So we had a fantastic event last year. I believe it's going to be Friday, May 10th, 2024, but check back for details on that. We'll have the entire expo, 40 vendors or more, and then, of course, our fashion show where the seniors will be outfitted by Macy's and walk the runway, and then our 3rd annual Golf Classic at Eagle Oaks, July 15th. Very excited about that. We're going to have a great day again. So those are all things to look forward to in the first half of next year.
Lots of things going on, but most of all, a heartfelt thanks to all of you out there for participating, for kind of embracing the whole SCAN philosophy about keeping seniors active, healthy, and connected, which we've been doing since 1988.
35 years now as we celebrated at our annual luncheon, November 14th at Eagle Oaks.
35
honoring
years.
our founders.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and lots more to come, at least another 35 years. I don't know if we'll be here in another 35 years,
I don't
but
know.
I'm glad I got to be here for the first 35 years, or most
Yes.
of it anyway.
And you mean a lot to SCAN. I think it's a good time for us to, as we wrap up the year, to thank all of our members, as you just said, for their support and participation. Thank our amazing instructors who make it all happen. We honor them at
Yes.
the luncheon. Our board members who are very supportive. Of course, all of our sponsors who help us keep the lights on, help us offer even more programming to seniors. And thanks to you and our entire staff that come in every day and work hard for our members and really carry the flag banner, the SCAN flag, better than anyone ever could.
Well, thank you. And you know what? A toast to SCAN. 35 years, it's been quite a ride, and so much more in store for 2024. Got to get used to saying that.
Yes, and on your checkbook too. Get used
Oh,
to
yeah.
4, not 3, folks.
Who writes checks? You, I know young kids now don't even know what a
Yeah,
check
they're like,
is.
what are you talking about, checks?
Yeah, check this. But listen, we want to wish everybody happy, healthy 2024. We're taking a break from Christmas to New Year's. As you're watching this, we're on intercession. We'll be back in the office. Classes begin the week of January 15th. And
So be ready, folks.
We can't wait to see you in the office. Bye, everyone. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays and best wishes for a happy and healthy new year. Andrea, thank you very much for having me on the show.
Thanks, Mike.